Hello guys, and now I'm going to teach you how to install Android Studio and JRE, JDK, Java Development Kit and Java Runtime Environment. All these three are very important for building an APK in Unity. So we also have to download all these three softwares for running our Unity and creating apps for augmented reality. Okay, let's get started. First we will be installing JRE, then JDK, then Android Studio. You can install anyhow you want. But first let's see if our system is 64-bit or 32-bit. Go to properties. Here you will see that my system type is 64-bit operating system. So if yours is 32-bit, you have to download a 32-bit software, which I will be showing you. Mine is 64-bit, so I will be downloading a 64-bit software. Let's move on to our Google Chrome. We'll go to JRE free download for Windows 64-bit. If yours is 32-bit, please go to 32-bit. We'll click on this. Oracle is an official website to host Java SE runtime environment. So we'll be clicking it. Now, depending on the time period on which you watch this video, the software versions may differ, but the core functionality remains the same. Please download the latest version of that software. Mine is Windows 64-bit, so I'll be downloading Windows 64-bit version. If yours is 32-bit, please download x86. You can either download online version or offline. Both will work. If it is for offline, the full software will be downloaded. If it is for online, file will be downloaded. From the file, the original software will be installed. So mine is 64-bit, so I will be choosing Windows 64-bit. I have already downloaded, so I'm moving on to the second step. For the JDK, we'll be doing JDK 64-bit, same as before. Again, we move on to Oracle website. In this Oracle website, as you can see, the same as before. If it is 64-bit, you will be downloading. If yours is 32-bit, you will be downloading, and the type of OS you are using, you will be downloading the related OS software. Sometimes it may also ask you for an account. If in that case, if you have an account in Oracle, please log in, or if you don't have, please sign up for that. Now for the step 3, we move on to Android Studio. So this is what the Android Studio download page looks like, and again the time period on which you were watching this video, the software version may change, but again please download the latest version. It will always be available in the website. Now here we have all the three, our JRE, JDK and Android Studio bundle. So this is the steps we have to install. First we'll be installing JRE, then JDK, then Android Studio. Okay, then let's move on. It is installing. Just in case if you're wondering what JRE, JDK and Android Studio is, JRE is Java Runtime Environment and JDK is Java Development Kit. These two are the required packages to hold our APK, and Android Studio is the software which actually we build APKs, but what we do is we create augmented reality in Unity, and from Unity takes help of Android Studio to develop our app. Whatever we do in Unity, that will be converted to an Android application using all these three: Android Studio, JDK, and JRE. During the meantime, if you find anything useful from this channel, please do subscribe. And you have any doubts, please comment. Now we'll be installing Android Studio. This may take a while, the installation process may take a while depending on the hardware you are using. We click on next, and the installation process may differ from myself to you depending on the version you are using. We'll again do next. We can also change the directory of the Android Studio which it utilize, and the Android SDK location is the location where we have installed our SDK. Please refer to that location. Here my SDK is in this particular location, so I have given it in this path. If yours is in different path, you have to give it in that path. Next, and this will take a time for installing. Finish. And now we will see that we can open our Android Studio. It is opened. Now if you want to import your settings from the previous version, or if you want to do not import your settings from previous version, or this is the first time you are installing Android Studio, then just press on I do not want to import the settings and click on OK. Again, based on the type of hardware or the OS you're using, the installation time may be different for initializing. We press on next. We'll all leave it to the default settings. We'll go to next. These are the things that will be downloaded and installed in your computer, and it also shows the total download size of all the files. See that you have the required space and the internet data. It took around 90 minutes for the SDK to download in my laptop, so don't panic if yours is also taking time. This will take some time. Now after the installing, this is what it looks like. We'll just click on finish. Start a new Android Studio project. Here you can enter your application name, your company domain. Company domain is nothing but is a basic APK name we give. It can be anything, just don't care more about that. You have to mostly focus on your application name and your project location, because the project location is actually where all the files of your APK will be stored. We'll leave it all this to default. We'll click on finish. Here we can select the activity. I will be selecting an empty activity based on your software or your requirements. You can choose a different one. I'll be providing with main activity and layout name. After that, this will take some time for initialization, and after that you can see here the Android Studio is up and running. This is the tip of the day. Every time when you open your new Android Studio, like every time, the tip of the day arises for every day. You can either close it completely. This is the design tab, where you can just drag and drop the palettes or elements, so with instead of writing codes for it. So this is up to in this video. Bye bye.